Our two protagonists in the second game of the resumption of hostilities here at the Asian Tournament second leg found themselves on opposite sides of the totem pole in leg one. But both teams still hope for a better finish here in the sweet city of Pasig. Welcome to the Pasig City here in Iloilo, and this is the Asian Tournament. Our game, POLA Pilipinas RPG will take on the VANTABLACK Dragons. Hello everybody with Mark Dandan. My name is Sandy Grumo. Andrea Veloso will join us later at the side. Welcome to the Asian Tournament, Mark.
Good to be here, Sandy. Looking forward to this game, especially the POLA Pilipinas RPG and the VANTABLACK Dragons.
Oh, POLA Pilipinas RPG coming into this game. Winless in their campaign in China, but they have some new players there on the floor, new imports.
Injecting new life to their campaign here in leg number 2. We'll see if POLA Pilipinas RPG can improve from their play in the first leg and get the first win in this tournament.
0-5 in finished 8 in the China leg and lost to the Ningbo Bulls 99-70 in the final phase. The heart and soul of the POLA Pilipinas RPG, the chief, Mark Duligon.
Oh, POLA Pilipinas will only go as far as where Mark Duligon will carry them. 11 points per game, 45% from the field, 50% from 3, and only 22 minutes of game playing time.
Now we go to the other side. The VANTABLACK Dragons, as we take a look at the chief there, Mark Duligon. The VANTABLACK Dragons, 4-1 in their campaign in China, lost to the Macau Black Bears 98-87 in the finals.
Such heartbreak for the Dragons, losing their final game, their only game in the final of leg 1 to the eventual champions, the Macau Black Bears. So they're looking to bounce back and dominate here in leg number 2.
Is their number one scorer. So let's take a look at the numbers here, Mark.
The gentle giant, 38 points per game on 53% shooting from the outside, 47% field goal shooting, almost 40 minutes of playing time.
Now we go to our marquee matchup. This is a good one. Derek King versus Mark Duligon.
Same position. They probably end up guarding each other, Mark Duligon and Derek King, averaging the same points, 11 points per game, almost the same stats, but the field goal percentage is going to be very important. They're probably going to end up matching up against each other.
That's true. Now we go to our courtside reporter, Andrea Veloso. Andrea, what do you have?
Hi, Sandy and Coach Mark. We are down to our second game today, and as you've mentioned, both teams have new faces in their lineups here in the second leg. For the POLA Pilipinas, they have new world imports, Joseph Obasa, Henry Oloca, and Xavier Alexander. They also have new Asian imports named Marcus Tuwerk and Jose Nashantavong. On the other hand, for the VANTABLACK Dragons, we're also going to see new world imports, 7-footer Cameron Rooks and Augusta Stone. Well, let's see what these new players got here in this game as I turn you over to our venue announcer, Richard. Richard, take it away.
A pleasant afternoon. This is the second leg of the Asian Tournament here at the Pasig Arena, Iloilo. It's POLA Pilipinas RPG versus the VANTABLACK Dragons. Now let's carry on the starters, beginning with the VANTABLACK Dragons. Guard number 3, Gus Stone. Forward number 2, Chantal Saila. Guard number 22, Kobe Lam. At forward number 20, Derek King. Playing center number 5, Joseph Allen. The VANTABLACK Dragons is led by Bobby Gonzalez. Now, starting for POLA Pilipinas RPG. Mark Doligon. At center number 23, Iloca Frank. One guard number 21, JB De La Cruz. And at forward number 16, your very own from Barangay Biton, Iloilo, JP Belenchon. The head coach is J.R. Kawaling, assisted by Jens Nudel and Leo Abinido.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the starters for the POLA Pilipinas RPG. De La Cruz, Doligon, Henry Iloca, Alexander, and JP Belenchon from Iloilo City. The Dragons will start with Kobe Lamb, Derry King, Joe Allen, Gental Silla, and Gus Stone. And of course, this will be a major problem for the Dragons because they will be playing minus their number 2 scorer in the China leg, Lamont Bearden. And now he is being replaced by Gus Stone.
That is a big loss, but we'll see what Gus Stone has to show. For the Dragons, they're going to need all the help they can get if they want to make it to the finals once again of Leg 2.
A retooled POLA Pilipinas RPG coming here in the Philippine leg of the Asian tournament, Mark.
Oh, they do have new world imports. Number 1 is the X-Man, Xavier Alexander, debuting here for the POLA Pilipinas RPG.
Nice pass inside, but Iloca will not score. Kobe Lam did not play in the China leg because of an injury. He is from Canada, lost it, and Joe Allen will not score.
I'm sure some Filipino fans are familiar with Kobe Lam, having played for the Bay Area Dragons as a guest team in the PBA.
Yeah, during the China leg, I always say one of the most popular players to ever play here in the Asian tournament. The X-Man. There is the Chief. Silla defending. Alexander. Foul is on Silla.
This is a great addition for POLA Pilipinas RPG. Xavier Alexander, a proven commodity in the international basketball scene. He's a heavy scorer. He can attack downhill, post you up, as you just saw there. And he's going to be the focal point of the offense for Coach J.R. Kawaling.
Xavier Alexander, the X-Man, played in the Indonesian Basketball League for the Tangerang Hawks. Played college basketball for George Washington and Southern Nazarene Crimson. We are still scoreless here with almost a minute gone. In the first quarter, Doligon goes inside. The Chief will not score. Silla the rebound. Kobe Lam gets the step. He will penetrate and will not score. You know, a healthy Kobe Lam will make the Dragons dangerous.
It will offset the loss
of Bearden. Kobe Lam. Blocked inside by Iloca.
Challenging Henry Iloca early. Iloca says no. You see here trying to get that drop crossover, but Iloca staying with it.
Yeah, that's what they missed there in China. The penetration of Kobe Lam as Joe Allen will not score again.
The rims are not friendly to both these teams so far, much like in the first game.
You're talking about the Jambo Warriors. Well, the Jambo Warriors lost to the East Sea Pirates in the opening here in the Philippine leg of the Asian tournament as Mark Doligon will go to the line.
And as we mentioned in our pregame, King and Doligon ending up guarding each other, a marquee matchup.
It's the second team foul for the Dragons. The Chief, average 11 points per game and shooting 45% from the field, 50% from the three-point territory. From Arellano. And Doligon scores on the second try at the line. 1-0 is our score.
Finally, someone ripping the ropes for the first time here.
Gus Stone. Here is Kobe. Yes!
Kobe
Kobe Lamb from downtown.
And to the delight of all the ladies here in the City of Pasig Arena.
JP, the native of Iloilo, outside de la Cruz, will miss. Kobe Lamb getting the rebound into the hands of Gus Stone. Joe Allen with a move inside and the feed by Stone.
I like it. Joe Allen running the rim. And the cardinal rule, always feed your big who's running well.
Xavier Alexander, Silla defending. Iluka for two. Too much muscle on it. There is the Chief. Shot clock down to 5. He spins. Short on the layup. Joe Allen shopping around. Here is Kobe Lamb. Alexander with a rejection. But I still love the level of aggression there by Kobe Lamb.
Kobe Lamb's just putting his head down, getting to the rim.
Yeah.
Trying to score. You see here, great pass by Joe Allen. Great timing by Xavier Alexander.
Yes, a public display of rejection.
One more time. It's so nice, you got to see it twice.
Oh, yeah. Bobby Gonzalez, former Seton Hall head coach in New York, and former Detroit Pistons scout coach. Gus Stone. Derek King with a penetration, the floater, picked up by JP Bilichon. De La Cruz scores. A better looking POLA Pilipinas RPG here in the Philippine leg.
Definitely sharper looking, POLA Pilipinas, compared to the first leg.
Silla, 4-3. Yes!
He can't let the gentle giant get going early in the game. 38 points per game, Sandy. You can't allow that.
Yeah. Iloka outside. He's looking for Mark. JP Bilichon starting here for POLA Pilipinas RPG. He usually comes off the bench, and he is a major factor coming off the bench. 4-on-1. Gus Stone. Here is Silla. He stepped out of bounds.
Size 13 is just a bit too big.
Maybe size 14 or
Size
15.
14.
So the ball goes back. Let's take a look at this.
Right there.
Oh.
The heel of his left foot on the line.
8-3. De La Cruz. Iloka. Short.
Looks like a block, so it's going to stay with the RPG.
So, POLA Pilipinas RPG will maintain possession. De La Cruz, shot clock at 7. Spin move. Picked up by Gentile Silla. Kobe Lamb. Blocked. Silla fakes. He goes inside, fouled by Marcus Quirk.
You got to credit Kobe Lamb. He's going hard every time. He's been blocked twice. But Quirk ending up fouling him.
So Gentile Silla now at the free throw line. Their number one scorer, averaging 38 points per game here in the Asian tournament.
Referee's confirming something here.
So, what would be the call there?
Something about the uniform for the new guy, Jose, all the way from Laos, the Asian import for the RPG. It's the tights are an issue because in international rules, in FIBA rules, you have to have the same. Everybody has to wear
The same
the
color.
same color tights.
If it's black, it's black. If it's white, it's white. So,
That's Jose Nauchantavong, all the way from Laos. So he has to take off that knee sleeve that's white.
yeah, also an Asian import for POLA Pilipinas RPG.
Warning on POLA Pilipinas RPG. We are delaying the
Yeah, that's a good one.
See the keys to the game. Dominate early for the VANTABLACK Dragons. Take advantage of the mistakes of the POLA RPG. And attack the paint. They do have the advantage with Silla.
Well, they've been attacking their paint.
With Kobe Lamb was
and
very
Joe
aggressive.
Allen and Silla. And now we have Silla at the free throw line to take two. Their #1 scorer. And averaging 38 points per game, shooting 47% from the field and 53% from beyond the arc.
I don't know what's more impressive, the 47% from the field or the 53% from the outside.
Yeah. 5 minutes and 15 to go. Duligon misses on the 3 attempt. Silla. Here is Kobe Lamb. He scored a 3-pointer earlier, but he was blocked twice already in this game. Silla gets the step, the penetration. Godzilla scores.
You gotta like that finger roll, George Gervin-esque from Godzilla.
Mark Duligon, Marcus Quirk, Xavier Alexander, De La Cruz, and Henry Iloca for POLA Pilipinas RPG. Xavier misses inside. Kobe Lamb step out of bounds. So the POLA Pilipinas RPG with 3 new imports there. Look at that move by Gental Silla. One more time. It's nice to see twice, right?
11 seconds to shoot.
Obasa in the game for POLA Pilipinas. Marcus Quirk scores from the outside. He is from Edinburgh in Scotland.
Oh, you think he plays golf?
And he plays at Cornell College of the the United States. Gus Zone dancing for freedom. Can't see the rim inside to Joe Allen.
You know, I like Joe Allen's soft touch around the basket. He's a lefty. Despite how big he is, how strong he is, still has that soft touch.
Iloca. Xavier Alexander goes inside. This is a good matchup we have downstairs. Joe Allen and Xavier Alexander.
Oh, that's a physical matchup to say the least. But Xavier Alexander hasn't had the good start so far. We'll see here the soft touch, the semi-hook by Joe Allen. Not a lot of bigs these days have that in their bag. Good to see a throwback move from Joe Allen.
New player on the floor for POLA Pilipinas RPG, Jose Nauchantavong.
Nauchantavong. All the way from Laos.
Yeah. He's an Asian import. You know, the locals for POLA Pilipinas RPG. Let's take a look at this one, Mark.
Keys to the game for POLA Pilipinas RPG. Course number 1 is to limit Godzilla.
And how will they do that?
Easier said than done. Stop the fast breaks.
They've been doing that.
They've been doing that, and the bench has to step up for them.
But you talk about the bench. Cameron Rooks is in the game for the VANTABLACK Dragons as Joe will score inside.
Interior passing masterclass from the VANTABLACK Dragons.
Another point in the paint for the VANTABLACK Dragons. Alexander outside for three. De La Cruz misses. He gets it back. The X-Man hesitating. Marcus Quirk with a fake. Picked up by Joe. Here is Derek King. Layup is good for Derek King. So the Dragons looking good here. With 3 minutes to go, the Dragons 17, POLA Pilipinas RPG. We have a timeout, and it's brought to us by G-Shock from Casio. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here inside the Pasay Arena, here in the city of Pasay in Iloilo. Second game of the Asian tournament. The VANTABLACK Dragons are still in control here.
And not your regular cup of Joe. 16 points, 18 rebounds, monster averages for Joe Allen. This guy's built like a linebacker, but he's got the touch of a guard. So impressive so far. And the field goal shooting, horrendous start for POLA Pilipinas RPG. 2 out of 13, only 15% shooting. And on the other side, the Dragons 7 out of 16. A lot of paint touches, a lot of points in the paint for the VANTABLACK Dragons.
Two new players for the VANTABLACK Dragons joining here in the Philippine leg. That's Gus Stone and Cameron Root. Obasa. Here is De La Cruz. The only starter there for POLA Pilipinas is Marcus Quirk. Will not score from the outside. Goes out of bounds. So, with this retooled RPG, or POLA Pilipinas RPG, chemistry will be a question here for the team.
You can kind of see it in terms of how each player is reading the moves. So you have Quirk, Obasa, and Alexander. 3 new guys just showing up here for leg 2.
You know, the locals remains the same. The imports are different here, coming to the Philippine leg. As De La Cruz will score. David De La Cruz scoring for the first time for POLA Pilipinas RPG.
Well, this is one guy that has to step up in terms of scoring because they don't have a couple guys in their backcourt available right now.
Kobe Lam outside. Chan Pavong defending him. Here is Silla. Rooks not expecting the pass. It goes out of bounds.
Interesting matchup here. We have Xavier Alexander and Silla. See the...
Look at that separation there, Mark.
Ooh.
Silla rises up for 2. With almost no angle that time. Good defense there by Xavier Alexander. So Chan Pavong is fouled. Asian import for POLA Pilipinas RPG. Kobe Lam commits the foul, his first personal. A minute 44 remaining. That's Robert or Bobby Gonzalez. You saw him earlier. Marcus Quirk. Shot clock. 10 seconds. De La Cruz. Nice separation. But can't get it to fall. It goes out of bounds.
And so far, the RPG are getting these second and third cracks at the basket thanks to the hustle of guys like Joseph Obasa, Marcus Quirk, and Xavier Alexander. But they're not able to convert these attempts.
Faking a foul warning call on the VANTABLACK Dragons. De La Cruz. Oh! Up high and down hard. And Joseph Obasa scoring there with a dunk.
Great roll there by Obasa. And over. Cameron Rooks. Welcome to the Asian tournament, Mr. Rooks.
Joseph Obasa, former import of the Ateneo de Manila University, where he played back in college. And will not get the bonus free throw. 1 minute and 32 seconds remaining. Here is Derek King. Gaston. Foul is called on number 0. That's Jose Nochantavong. Derek King will throw it in. Gaston. Inside we go. Silla rises up for 2. And Obasa getting the rebound. De La Cruz. So the Dragons ahead by 7 points, 17 to 10. The Dragons are in the penalty. POLA Pilipinas with 2 more fouls to give. 54 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Xavier Alexander is fouled. Basket will count.
Great patient move by Xavier Alexander in the post.
Xavier Alexander absorbing the contact. Silla unable to stop the guy from scoring. Nice fake, nice move. Went glass and will score. He will go to the free throw line. Will try to score at the free throw line for the bonus free throw. POLA Pilipinas cutting down the lead to 5 points.
And even better news for the RPG, that's the second foul on Gentil Zila.
Yeah. Coming back in the game is Cameron Rooks. Derek King and Cameron Rooks played together in college. They were teammates back in college at the University of California in Berkeley. 24 seconds. Xavier for 2. Too much muscle on it, and Marcus Quirk scoring there. And the VANTABLACK Dragons calling a timeout here. 17 for the Dragons. POLA coming back here. 15. Back in a moment.
You see the replay. Marcus Quirk, quality minutes off the bench for POLA Pilipinas RPG. Hit a jump shot. He's been getting some rebounds here and there. And the lucky bounce, that's a reward for your hard work. Sometimes you can be lucky. It's better to be lucky than to be good. At the right place at the right time. Second chance points.
So many times already.
Second chance points, 6-1 for the RPG. And Coach Bobby Gonzalez not liking what he is seeing out of his squad.
Marcus Quirk from Edinburgh in Scotland, 6'6". He averaged 12 points when he was playing for Cornell College. Joe Allen, Gaston, Cameron Rooks, Derek King, and Kobe Lamb for the VANTABLACK Dragons. Now the VANTABLACK Dragons very good in closing out the quarter. And Gaston will go to the line. It's in the act of shooting.
Good move there by Gaston, just hesitating a bit. Understanding that the RPG are in the penalty. We'll see here, rejecting that ball screen by Rooks. Using hesitation to draw the foul from Jose. And Stone sending himself to the line.
Yeah, Gaston played in Indonesia. Top 5 in scoring with 22 points a game. 40 imports and was one of 4 imports that played in the All-Star game there in Indonesia. That's how good he is. Now we welcome him here, the Asian tournament. Nine seconds to go. Oh, what a move! And Derek King with a long rebound.
Makes up for it by getting the rebound.
Could have been one for the highlight reel. 0.4 remaining in the first quarter. The Dragons ahead by 3 points. Joe Allen throws up a prayer, and no one answered. So the Dragons 18, POLA Pilipinas RPG 15. Look at this move by Jose, damaging the brain waves of Derek King. It's everything but the shot. Very short that time. We'll be right back with the second period. A look at the crowd inside the Pasig Arena here in the city of Pasig, Iloilo. They're enjoying the game here. Second game of our triple header. And the first game, the East Sea Pirates defeated the Jambo Warriors.
Pasig fans are kind of shy. Ooh, to the camera. Turning away.
Second quarter is about to start here. Sandy Gruman with Mark Dandan and Andre Veloso, our courtside reporter, will join us later. So Silla back in the game with 2 fouls.
Early gamble here by Coach Bobby Gonzalez. Trying to speak his piece to the referees.
Second quarter.
Gutstone, Derek King, Kobe Lamb. I love that play. Still on the screen. Still pops out. Dancing for freedom for 2. Short. Marcus Quirk able to get to it. Here is the Chief, Mark Diligon, back in the game for the RP Pilipinas, or the POLA Pilipinas RPG. JP Bilenchon. Alexander short on the try. Derek, here is Gustone. He brings it across. Oh, Joe Allen scoring there. Gustone with the feed.
Well, with Silla being checked by Xavier Alexander, it's been Joe Allen stepping up to the plate in terms of scoring.
Bench points, POLA Pilipinas RPG, their bench scoring 6 points, none for the Dragons. Duligon misses outside, Silla the rebound. Gustone, Duligon on him. Derek King pulling the trigger. Obasa, the rebound. JP met by Kobe Lamb. Obasa. Shot clock 13 seconds for POLA Pilipinas. JP with no room to breathe. Nice feed inside. And the dunk by Joseph Obasa.
What a great find by JP Bilenchon. An even better cut by Joseph Obasa.
It was like he perfectly timed it. Gustone. Oh, Marcus Quirk is down on the floor. He was hit in the head.
Got hit off the push-off by Gustone. We're seeing the replay here. You check Gustone's offhand on the push right there.
Oh.
Seems like an elbow, inadvertent.
Or maybe the shoulder. From another angle here, Mark.
Look at this left arm on the push off. Check the elbow right there. Just catching him in the plexus. Not fun. Really drives out the breath from your lungs.
Yep. So a substitution here for POLA Pilipinas RPG, and I think he's okay right now. That's Marcus Quirk on the screen. He averaged 12 points back in college and was shooting 41% from the field when he was playing for Cornell College. Look at that shot.
That's JP Bilinson for you.
Yeah.
He's never met a shot he didn't like.
The Dragons 20, POLA Pilipinas are RPG 17. So a 3-point lead for the VANTABLACK Dragons. Outside we go with 5 seconds. Now it's 2, it's 1. Oh, nice shot by Jose Nochantavong.
All the way from Lao, Jose Nochantavong introducing himself to the Asian tournament.
His first field goal here in the game, his first field goal here in the Asian tournament. Here is Kobe Lam. 4-3, bang! So Kobe now with 6 points, all from the 3-point territory.
These are the guys that have to step up in the absence of Gentil Silla.
Yeah.
Because Xavier Alexander is doing a great job defending him.
Tuligon. Here is Xavier. Derek King defending. Foul. Xavier Alexander is fouled hard by Derek King.
He's such a tough cover.
Yeah.
Xavier Alexander. And the Dragons dropping to a 3-2. We'll see the replay here. The buzzer beater by Jose. Hey, it's Jose. And
my name is Jose.
and the answer by Kobe. Kobe Lam telling his boys to settle down. He's got this.
Xavier Alexander. Now at the free throw line in the first quarter, Xavier Alexander scored 4 points, 1 out of 3 from the field. Now we'll turn you over to Andrea Veloso. What's the latest, Andrea?
The POLA Pilipinas experienced a lot of challenges on the Guangdong leg, and Coach J.R. Kawaling admitted that they lack readiness and chemistry in that first leg. But here in the Iloilo leg, he confidently said that they are more prepared. They practiced for 3 weeks, learned from their mistakes, and he believes that they can redeem their name here in the Asian tournament by continuously showing that Filipino pride and hustle in front of their kababayans. Sandy and Coach Mark.
Thank you very much. Good report there, Andrea. J.R. Kawaling, very good motivator, Mark.
He is, and he's a winner, so
Yeah.
he will not let what happened in leg 1 happen again.
Silla. Gaston scoring for the first time here in the second quarter. JP stops. Here is the Chief. Back to JP Bilinchon. 17 of the 24. Kobe Lam guarding JP. Obasa. The ball goes back to Mark. Now Derek defending Mark Doligon, fading away. Look at that rebound there by Godzilla. 25-20. POLA Pilipinas RPG down by 5. Gaston.
Oh,
Will miss it. Joe Allen with a putback.
look at Joseph Allen. A sweet putback. Oh, that's an offensive foul.
That's
Clear
a
as
good call.
day.
It's an easy call.
Easy call to make.
Xavier Alexander finding trouble there, getting the offensive foul. Kobe Lam on the screen. He is back in action for the VANTABLACK Dragons. Did not play in the Foshan Guangdong China leg of the Asian tournament. Silla. Keeping an eye on him is Xavier Alexander. Silla from the outside for two.
That's the first time that Gentil Silla has had a clean look. Alexander arguing for an illegal screen there.
So the lead is 9 points for the Dragons. Xavier is fouled. Basketball count. And Bobby Gonzalez going ballistic after the foul committed by his player.
That's a poor foul by Gus Stone here. You see in the replay, just reaches in.
Ooh.
Right there.
Useless foul, I should say, Mark. And that's why Bobby Gonzalez not happy with that one. Xavier Alexander, the X-Man, played in Indonesia before coming here in the Philippines to play for the POLA Pilipinas RPG. Silla. Chantavong defending him right now. He rises up for two. Will not get the kind bounce, but it is in the act of shooting.
Same call as Gus Stone earlier. A cheap foul there by De La Cruz.
Both teams with two team fouls.
You can't let the scorer like Silla find his rhythm on the free throw line. He already hit the pull-up jumper. Now you're sending him for 2 free throws. You cannot wake the sleeping Godzilla.
And Jantal Silla, the #1 scorer during the China leg of the Asian tournament, averaging 38 points per game. Now he is playing with 2 fouls. This will affect his defense, Mark.
That's why they're dropping into a zone to help Silla manage his fouls. But his other teammates now are committing these fouls. Like Brooks there with the shove.
Cameron Brooks is quite surprised with the foul called on him.
I haven't seen a player not be surprised get the call.
31-22. JP from far away. Lamb brings it across. Defending him is De La Cruz. Silla. Brooks providing the screen. Silla for 3. Ball stays with the VANTABLACK Dragons.
You gotta like the adjustment by Coach Bobby Gonzalez. He's just letting Gentil Silla come off a pin down, get the pass top of the key, and allow him to operate off a single high ball screen, giving him more space.
Marcus Quirk back in the game for POLA Pilipinas RPG. Joe Allen with a little nudge there. And offensive foul will be called on him. New player on the floor for the VANTABLACK Dragons. Perfectly timed by Xavier Alexander.
Good read on the bump there by Xavier Alexander. And here comes the 3-2 again. That middle is wide open.
De La Cruz from downtown.
Contributions across the board for POLA Pilipinas RPG. De La Cruz stepping up in the absence of their main playmakers.
Joe Allen providing the screen. Intercepted by De La Cruz. And Joe Allen committing that foul. That will be his 3rd, so he now becomes a liability on defense, Mark.
Bad pass there by Silla. And the hold there by Joe Allen. That's big. It's 3 fouls.
It was like a kid jumping up high. It was safe.
And a quick sub. Taft. It's 10 seconds in the game. Gus Stone back in. Let's see the 3-point shooting, 2 out of 12 for the RPG and 3 out of 8. Just a bit better are the Dragons. Oh, that's going to be 4 on Joe Allen.
Oh. So, you know, Cameron Brooks has been back and forth here in the first half.
You see here the hook there by Joe Allen and the push.
And the push.
So that's actually 2 fouls. Just pick one you want.
That'll be his third personal. No, that will be his fourth personal. Henry Iloca, a big guy for POLA Pilipinas RPG.
Now,
Their imports when we were in China, the imports of the POLA Pilipinas RPG, they have Milton, King Kong Milton, St. George.
oh, would have been a good matchup against Godzilla.
Yeah. And look at Bobby Gonzalez. Not happy with the turnover there committed by Derek King.
Now the depth of the Dragons will be challenged in terms of their front line. Because after Rooks, they don't really have any big guy left there.
It's Wayne St. Fort, not St. George. The former import of POLA Pilipinas RPG. Iloca on that score. Picked up by De La Cruz. It rims out. Foul is called on Cameron Rooks.
The world imports for the Dragons are all in foul trouble. That's 2 fouls now on Cameron Rooks. See here on the block out on Iloca. The push.
And you know, Henry Iloca making it sure that the referees will see it. And he gets the kind bounce.
Now, for those viewers not familiar with the names here, Henry Iloca, alongside Joseph Obasa, are formerly foreign student athletes here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Serving, playing for universities. You see the turnovers, not too bad for both teams. Only 5 for the VANTABLACK Dragons, even better for the RPG, 3.
Cameron Rooks. Short again. And Henry Iloca throws the ball away.
If you're Cameron Rooks, you gotta go up and yam that. You're 7'2", 7'3", because Henry Iloca is 6'9".
First game jitters.
Maybe.
Consider that one.
Welcome to the Asian tournament.
His dad, Sean Rooks, who played in the NBA.
Oh, Sean Rooks, former Laker.
Yeah. Rebound controlled by Cameron Rooks. Into the corner we go. Silla pulling the trigger. Gusto back to Silla. Intercepted inside by Nathan Famong. Alexander with a drive. It rims out. And listen to the crowd reacting to every action here inside the Passi Arena, Mark.
Crowd loves our action here. It's been a good game so far, especially on defense for both teams. And Xavier Alexander having a hard time just getting that ball to go in. This is probably the 3rd time he's had a shot go in and out. Rims are not friendly to Mr. Alexander.
Gusto averaged 22 points during his stint in Indonesia. Silla throws it away, but they will get the possession. Yes, so the Dragons will get the possession. 31 to 26. You know, POLA Pilipinas to within range here. Intercepted. And they can cut the deficit here for 3. Yes! De La Cruz from downtown.
Big time game from J.V. De La Cruz. His 3rd triple and over Silla.
And he cuts down the lead to only 2. 31 to 29. Kobe Lamb with 2 triples. He will score? No. Picked up by J.P. De La Cruz. Final 2 minutes of the first half. And Obasa is fouled on his way to the basket. So the whole team is in foul trouble, Mark.
Cameron Rooks with 3. Joe Allen with 4. Gentile Zilla with 2. Wow. And that front line right now challenged for the Dragons.
So Joseph Obasa misses on his first try at the free throw line. JP, oh, that's De La Cruz on your screen. JV De La Cruz, 2 out of 4 from beyond the arc. I think that should be 3, right?
That should be 3.
Kobe Lamb, Marcus Quirk defending him. Silla. 7 to fire. Now it's 5. Silla. Missed that shot. It's an air ball for Gental Silla. Again, the VANTABLACK Dragons playing minus their number 2 scorer, Monte Bearden. Inside to Joseph for the dunk.
That's a third dunk by Obasa. Quite the impact off the bench.
Gaston is fouled by Joseph Obasa. So now, POLA Pilipinas RPG taking the lead for the first time. The assist by Marcus Quirk and the dunk by Joseph Obasa.
You're going to love the play of Quirk and Obasa off the bench. The touch pass from Quirk.
Earlier, I asked you about the chemistry of this POLA Pilipinas RPG team. And it seems to me that there is no problem as Stone is blocked inside by Obasa. Last touch, Gaston.
Well, you see the frustration evident on every guy here from the Dragons. More so than Coach Bobby Gonzalez.
And we have a timeout, and it's brought to you by G-Shock by Casio. Absolute toughness.
Watching the Asian tournament here in Iloilo, Pasay City, and I have here our fan of the game, Sir Donald. Sir Donald, kamusta po? Sino ba ang sinusuportahan mo ngayong araw?
Well, sinuportahan ko ngayon yung POLA Pilipinas RPG kasi yung kapatid ko na si JP yung naglaro doon at sana po manalo sila ngayong game na to.
Yan, meron ka po bang mensahe kay JP ngayong gabi?
Sana maging maganda yung laro at sana lahat ng tao ay mag-i-enjoy at walang mangyayaring masama sa mga players. Yun lang po. Good luck po sa lahat ng team na naglalaro ngayon.
Thank you, Sir Donald, and please enjoy the rest of the game. Balik sa inyo, Sandy and Coach Mark.
Thank you very much, Andrea Veloso. So, POLA Pilipinas RPG leading for the first time in this the second period, 32 to 31. What seems to be the problem of the VANTABLACK Dragons?
Oh, 2 words, Sandy. Foul trouble and Joseph Obasa. 11 points, 6 rebounds. He's been a menace. 3 dunks, a couple of blocks to chip in, and he's made an impact. And the big guys of the Dragons, Allen and Rooks, have their hands full against Obasa and Iloka.
So it's Jose, no Chantabong, Xavier Alexander, Marcus Quirk, JV De La Cruz, and Joseph Obasa for POLA Pilipinas RPG. Cameron Rooks, Derek King, Gental Silla, Kobe Lamb, and Gaston for the VANTABLACK Dragons. 32 to 31. And it's an offensive foul called. No, they will not call it an offensive foul. It's a blocking foul called on JV De La Cruz.
Yeah, there was a hold first by De La Cruz before the push by Gaston. We'll see in the replay. After the pass, you watched De La Cruz with the hold right there, and then the push.
And he was trying to sell it. So JV De La Cruz will go back to their bench. 30 seconds remaining and a first half. Never fouled a jump shooter.
Cardinal sin The great call there by Coach Bobby Gonzalez off the sideline inbound, calling for a winner play. You see the pass to the big off your screen. Kobe Lamb. You got to let the shooter land clean.
So, Kobe Lamb from Canada, 24 years old, attended Charleston when he was in college. A very popular player here in Asia.
I wonder why. No, because he's good.
Yeah.
Kobe Lamb.
And he's young, 24 years old.
24. You like the way he plays. He goes hard every possession. He defends, and a 3-level scorer can get to the rim. Has that mid-range game, and obviously can hit from the outside. Not that free throw though.
And the rebound there by Henry Iloka.
8
Kobe
points.
Lamb, 8 points. 2 out of 2 from behind the three-point territory. 13 to fire. And Joseph Obasa is fouled. And that will be the 4th on Cameron Rooks.
That's and Coach Bobby digging deep into his lineup because the foul trouble to Rooks and Joe Allen.
In the game for the VANTABLACK Dragons, Matthew Taft.
So that's Matthew Taft with the afro and Marco Taft with the smaller afro, and Coach Bobby talking to Cameron Rooks.
Cameron Rooks and Derek Lamb sitting together right now. So Joseph Obasa played for Ateneo in the UAAP. So POLA Pilipinas up by 1, 34-33. Gaston, 4-3. He pulled the trigger. He will not score. Picked up by Gentle Silano. And that will end our first half action here in Pasay City. And the POLA Pilipinas RPG leading by only a point, 34. The Dragons 33. We'll be right back with more action. You're watching the Asian Tournament.
Your coat, man? Should we shake your cup before drinking?
Over time, some of the nutrients in Yakult can sink to the bottom of the bottle. So shake well before drinking. Shake your Yakult well before drinking.
When I was acting like a fool, she was dancing up so cool. Maybe one
marketing folks. Make a basket from the three-point line to win amazing prizes. And once again, we would like to thank Leaning, our official ball partner, G-Shock, Casio, Royal Manila, the official outfitter. Also to Converge, Don Benitos, healthy and pure drinking water, Erase, Yakult. To our organizing partner, City of Pasig and Game Time Sports. All right, eto na. Our lineup three-point. Make a basket from the three-point line to win exciting prizes from our sponsors. Naumpisa na. Oh, medyo kinapos. Come on. Galingan nyo sa pag-shoot. Also thanks to our streaming partner, The Blast TV. And don't forget to follow our official Facebook page and Instagram, The Asian Tournament. Alright, meron nang nakashoot. Tingnan natin kung masusundan. Yun! He makes it! Patuloy pa rin ang ating three-point shootout. We got two winners so far. Tuloy-tuloy lang. We got four more players here. Roasol, 3 points. We got the last two, and last but not the least, ay, bunti ka na. Congratulations to our winners. You won for yourselves some gift packs from our sponsors sa ating three-point shootout contest.
Mikathara? Mate, it means place of little water. It's an unforgiving place to work. Dry wind, endless desert.
As an athlete, it's all about measured performance. The G-Shock GBDH 2000 provides detailed training analysis for multi-sport athletes with solar-assisted charging. The watch has everything you need for becoming your tougher self and handles everyday training extremes with precision and absolute toughness.
Your coat, man? Should we shake your coat before drinking?
Over time, some of the nutrients in Yakult can sink to the bottom of the bottle. So shake well before drinking. Shake your Yakult well before drinking.
We are back here inside the PASI Arena for the Asian Tournament. Our halftime score, the POLA Pilipinas RPG 34, the VANTABLAck Dragons 33. All right, with Mark Dandan here, my name is Sandy Grumo. 2 words to describe the VANTABLAck Dragons in the first half. Foul trouble.
Foul trouble indeed. Cameron Rooks with 4, Joe Allen with 4, and Gentle Silla with 2. So Coach Bobby has to go deep into his bench to find production and help on defense for the rest of the game.
You know, the POLA Pilipinas RPG outscored the Dragons, or the Dragons outscored POLA 18-15 in the first quarter, but POLA outscored the Dragons 19-15. We have some highlights of Silla here, Mark.
Now, Silla has bled for each of his points in that first half. He did finish with 10 points, but only shooting 3 out of 9. Joe Allen also contributing before he got into that foul trouble. And Joseph Obasa was a menace in that first half. 10 points, 3 dunks, and the great pass of great feeds from JP Belancion and Marcus Cork. And coming off the bench, Xavier Alexander getting his, but credit also to the X-Man defending Gentle Silla the whole first half. You see the stats. Poor shooting equal for both teams, only shooting less than 33%. Fouls, as we mentioned, a lot of those, 8 of those from Cameron Rooks and Joe Allen. Second chance points, 9-3. And the bench points, 17-0 for POLA Pilipinas RPG. And Coach Bobby not getting any contributions from his bench.
And the 2 players in double figures for POLA Pilipinas RPG, and also 2 players for the Dragons in double figures. Gentle Silla, 3 out of 9 from the field, and 1 out of 4 from beyond the arc. 10 points back in the first half, Mark.
For some people, 10 points at the half would be okay, but this is Gentle Silla. We're talking about the leading scorer from Leg 1, 38 points per game. So he's not there yet. Credit, again, goes to Xavier Alexander, spending his energy playing defense on the top scorer for the VANTABLAck Dragons. And more highlights from JV De La Cruz, the surprise star for the POLA Pilipinas RPG. In the absence of their primary playmakers, he has stepped up to the plate, hit 2 threes, couple free throws there, here and there. And JV De La Cruz, he has to continue this good play to give them a chance in the second half, because we all know that Silla will get his points. Joe Allen will come back in. He does have a foul to give. So does Cameron Rooks. But they have to maintain this level of intensity on the defensive side, because that's what's been feeding their offense. The energy they generate from getting stops from the Dragons has been feeding their offense.
So the Pilipinas, or the POLA Pilipinas RPG, playing minus their #1 point guard, Shane Menina, here in the Philippine leg of the Asian Tournament. So will it be a problem, a factor for the team or not?
Well, definitely going to be a factor, because you look at Shane Menina, the #1 point guard for the RPG, but you like that you give an opportunity to guys like JV De La Cruz to step up and show what he has to the team. And the entry of Jose now Chanavong, he hit that big 3. He's been playing solid defense, hustling all over the floor. And of course, Marcus Cork. Those new additions have been big for the RPG.
Yeah, I mentioned that the locals remains the same for the POLA Pilipinas RPG. Not playing here in the Philippine leg, they are Shane Menina and Gerald Anderson.
who played, by the way, in China during our Guangdong leg in China.
No, so far, Quirk and JV De La Cruz have stepped up in terms of the lost numbers from those two players. But we'll see. It also happens that they have the X-Men in their lineup, Xavier Alexander. They have a leader. They have a bona fide #1 scorer who also plays great defense, as we have seen in the first half.
So the new imports of POLA Pilipinas RPG playing good here in the back in the first half mark. So 34 for RPG, 33 for the Dragons. Xavier Alexander, Marcus Kirk inside. He hangs, blocked by Lamb, and Henry Loca step out of bounds.
And so the adventure begins for Joe Allen with 4 fouls. He has to play the whole of the second half. So far, gets 1 stop. Kobe Lamb with a great defense.
Gental Silla. Into the corner he goes. Joe Allen with the offensive rebound, and Silla step out of bounds again.
Again, like a replay.
During the first quarter of this ball game.
And the same foot. It's the left foot, just a bit too big for our sidelines.
Size 15? Bobby Gonzalez on your screen. Former Seton Hall head coach there in New York. De La Cruz, Burke, Alexander, Iluka, and Belinchon for POLA Pilipinas RPG. A foul call there on JP Belinchon. So starting here for the VANTABLACK Dragons. Here in the third period will be Derek King, Gus Stone, Gental Silla, Joe Allen, and Kobe Lamb.
You see both coaches trying to get their primary options different looks. Silla coming off an Iverson screen, or Iverson cut.
Taken away by POLA Pilipinas RPG. Belinchon tracks it down. JV, De La Cruz, air ball. Joe Allen. Strong move there by Joe. He will not score. He goes down hard. He gets back up. It's Gental Silla.
Silla working hard for his points, but he has to get back. Here comes Xavier Alexander.
Oh, what a shot there by Henry Iloka, the floater from the big guy of POLA Pilipinas RPG.
Not every day. That's the second 7-footer to shoot the floater today.
And a foul called, and the ball goes back to the POLA Pilipinas RPG. 8 minutes and 4 seconds remaining.
That's the 4th foul now, and there another guy with 4 fouls, and Coach Bobby Gonzalez.
Oh,
all he can do is put his hands
2 words:
to his
foul
face.
trouble. And Coach Bobby now talking to Derek King. Xavier Alexander, the X-Man. JP Belinchon has it. Releases the 3, and yes! His first from downtown.
Welcome home, JP Belinchon. This guy, you can't allow him to get hot because he scores in bunches.
Kobe Lamb with a penetration. Beautiful move by Kobe Lamb.
Virtuoso play by Kobe Lamb. No play calls whatsoever, just going one-on-one with the reverse.
Kobe Lamb with 8 points. That will be his 3rd field goal of the game. Xavier was able to absorb the contact there against Gental Silla. Gental Silla lost it. Foul is called. Will be called for that one. And that will be on JP Belinchon, his 2nd personal. 7 minutes and 12 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Our main game tonight, the Zamboanga Valientes versus the Taiwan Mustangs. Picked up by Kobe Lam. Here is Gus Stone. He hangs. He will not score. Where is this going?
You have to love the passion both teams are playing with. They're just diving after every loose ball, contesting every rebound.
And who would have thought that the VANTABLACK Dragons playing very aggressive with so many fouls already here. Oh, the team. Xavier. Slow motion drive. Short on the drive.
Xavier Alexander seems to not have his sea legs yet, but he's trying. He's trying.
Xavier Alexander. 6 points in the first half. 2 out of 7 from the field. POLA Pilipinas RPG. 17 big points coming from their bench. 0 for the VANTABLACK Dragons.
No,
Mark.
10 of those coming from one Joseph Obasa. So big contributions across the board for the RPG. And Alexander again trying to get to the post.
JP. With almost no angle that time. Good defense there by Taft. Kobe Lam brings it across. Gentile Silla gets by Marcus Quirk up high and down hard.
Probably the easiest 2 points for the game from Gentile Silla. Let's see if that gets him going finally, Sandy.
And we are tied for the first time, 39-39. And last touch, Xavier Alexander. So the Chief, Mark Billy going back in the game. There's the blow by Gentile Godzilla. Yeah, Godzilla scoring there for the VANTABLACK Dragons. They can't take the lead here. Silla. It bounces out. He gets it back. He goes inside. He kicks it out. Kobe Lam pulling the trigger. And Marcus Quirk unable to control that leather. And Joe Allen was able to score inside. So they need Allen to score downstairs.
He needs to stay out of foul trouble. That's
And,
number
yeah.
one.
14 seconds remaining. And the shot clock. The three. Won't work. Rebounded by Joe Allen. The Dragons back on top. Picked up by Kobe. Yes, basketball count was a foul.
Great finish by Kobe Lam, but the hustle of Marco Taft. He's had some good minutes here off the bench. Rebounding. You see the offensive rebound, the tap to Kobe Lam for the end one. Good minutes here from Taft.
Quality minutes, I should say, for Taft. And now we'll turn you over to Andrea Veloso. Andrea.
Coach Bobby is really worried before this game because aside from missing Lamonte Verdin, who had a new opportunity in Venezuela, they only had one-day preparation with their new world imports, Augustus Stone and Cameron Rooks. And Coach Bobby sees this as one of the reasons why they are having a hard time right now. His world import, Cameron Rooks, is actually the son of late NBA player Sean Rooks. And Coach Bobby mentioned that him being with Derek King since their college playing days is another advantage for them here in the Asian tournament. Let's see how this team will steal this game today, gentlemen.
Yeah, Sean Rooks died when Cameron Rooks was 5 years old. He was very young back then when his father died. Gentile Silla is fouled on his way to the basket.
Momentum now for the Dragons. So far, they're working on a 6-0 run to get the lead back.
43 for the Dragons. POLA Pilipinas RPG 39. So the Dragons outscoring the POLA Pilipinas RPG 10-5 here in the third.
You see the difference when the Joe Allen is in the game. He controls the rebounding. He's such a presence underneath the basket that you have to give him a double team. It makes life easier for guys like Gentile Silla to get out on the break.
Cameron Rooks will go back to their bench.
I like what Coach Bobby's doing, rotating players in and out quick. not to get these guys in foul trouble as much as they are.
Saving them for the fourth period. Gentile Silla, 15 points, 11 rebounds, another double-double performance.
He's worked hard for every single point that he has.
So the Dragons, 45, POLA Pilipinas RPG, 39. You know, the Dragons led by as many as 11 points back in the first quarter. That was 17-6. Oh, that's Duligon. Joseph Obasa thought he was fouled. Referee. Archie Ferrer talking to the referee. He has this very loud voice.
He does. Very booming voice. Very emphatic when he calls.
And Bobby Gonzalez and referee Archie Ferrer talking to each other.
Must be an interesting conversation
Yeah.
there.
There will be a red ball stays with POLA Pilipinas. RPG. Jose the Chanthavong will throw it in for POLA Pilipinas. Marcus Quirk, catch and shoot for two. He gets the offensive rebound and the 2 points there inside. Marcus Quirk with a field goal here.
He's been impressive in his limited minutes. Following his own miss, Gaston not blocking out. And making it even worse, fouling Marcus Quirk. And now that's 3 fouls on Gaston, to no one's surprise. Another guy in foul trouble.
For the three-point play, yes, Marcus Quirk attended Cornell College. And he averaged 12 points when he was playing for Cornell College. 45-42, the Dragons ahead by 3. Gasson, Kobe Lamb, Gentile Silla, Joe Allen, Derek King. For the Dragons here, King. Very quiet, by the way, this game, Mark.
No, well, he's another guy in foul trouble. He's got 4.
Xavier Alexander finds trouble with it. Good defense there by the Dragons. Coming back on defense.
Oh, they're not afraid. Talking about the Dragons, despite the troubles they've had with their personnel, the defense has been stout. It's been holding down the RPG so far in the third quarter.
Under 4 minutes remaining in the third. Kobe Lamb gets the step and the blow by and the 2 points.
Smooth move from Kobe Lamb, coming off the pin down, curling, and winding his way to the rim.
Now he's very excited to play here in the Asian tournament, here in the Philippine leg, because he wasn't able to play in the China leg because of an injury he suffered during practice the day before the opening.
Unfortunate, but he's making up for
And
lost
I was
time.
there watching him in agony. Joe Allen misfires. He gets it back, fouled by Joseph Obasa.
And the bench of the RPG have to be careful here. Very demonstrative with their... Let's see here. That could have been foul already on Obasa, but not blocking out in the second try. Gets part of the right arm despite the block. Hits the body first and then the block.
So Joe Allen will go to the free throw line for the first time here in the third period.
This is the first there.
Scored 10 points in the first half, 5 out of 9 from the field.
Joe Allen now, 12 points, 17 rebounds.
Double-double performance, just like Gentile Silla.
And that's the impact that he has whenever he's on the floor. You saw how the Dragons struggled when Joe Allen was on the bench in the second quarter.
Xavier Alexander. He is fouled. It's going to be on.
It's
That'll
also
be the fourth.
4 now on Gaston. So Gaston with 4, Derek King with 4, Cameron Rooks with 4, and Joe Allen with 4. 4 guys with 4 fouls.
So, as I mentioned earlier, they are in foul trouble. That's the 2 words. That's their problem here. And this game, the foul trouble.
Seems like the only 2 guys without foul trouble are Kobe Lamb and
Derek
Gentle
King?
Silla.
Gentle Silla?
Derek
No,
King
he
is
has
4.
3. 15 of the 24. Silla with a penetration. 2 points for
He's
Gentle
humming.
Silla.
He's humming, coming off the Iverson cut, going downhill. Nothing Xavier Alexander could do about it.
Xavier Alexander, Kobe Lamb defending him. The cut there by Natantamong. He gets the basketball. Here is the Chief. Mark Deligon for 3.
Finally getting one to go. Mark Deligon has been looking for his shot.
Kobe Lamb blocked by Joseph Obasa.
The 3rd time now for Kobe Lamb.
Doligon. It's a dribbling violation.
Kobe Lamb, he got to credit him. He's going. He keeps going. That's the 3rd time he's been rejected at the rim.
So that's why I told you before, I love his aggression. Even though he was blocked so many times in this game, but he continues to play at the top level, and the ball goes back to POLA Pilipinas RPG.
Silla forcing that a bit. And he's talking with Xavier Alexander.
50-47, a 3-point lead for the Dragons. Lamb defending Xavier Alexander. Oh!
Coach Bobby Gonzalez pleading for a foul there from Joseph Obasa.
Bobby Gonzalez.
Irate. He's asking for an explanation. You see here the tip by King, and then Obasa was trying to reach for the ball, ended up pushing Kobe Lamb, but no call by our refs.
I think it's a good no call.
Yeah, he was going for the ball, not for Kobe Lamb.
Yeah. So ball will stay with POLA Pilipinas RPG. Here is the Chief with a hang time move when it rims out. Here is Kobe Lamb. Joe Allen. Joe!
Oh
will not get the
no,
2
that's
points.
his 5th.
And Joe Allen
That is big.
will go to their bench. He has 5 fouls already.
He dipped that shoulder right there. Dipping the right shoulder. Obasa playing it smart.
Yeah, exactly. He knows what will happen to Joe Allen. So he sacrificed his body there, absorbed the contact, and was able to get the call. And the 2 points by Xavier Alexander.
That's the Xavier Alexander we all know and love. High intensity, scoring at will.
50-49, Silla is fouled.
This game turning into something quite chippy. That's 4 now on Jose.
Wow.
I mean, it's a thing apparently, getting 4 fouls.
Jose, now with his 4th personal. Val Chauca talking to referee Garchi Ferrer. You know, Val Chauca. Oh, now they will get a technical.
Tech. I mean, with the way Coach Bobby's been acting the past few minutes.
And he knows exactly what he's talking about when he said to me yesterday that I will be facing a different team tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. A Filipino team with new imports. The referees, they're talking.
That's going to be probably going to shoot the technical foul first.
Yeah.
And then give the 2 free throws to
Gentle Silla.
Gentle Silla.
So So JV de la Cruz were very quiet here in the third period.
Yet
Scored
to
10
score.
points in the first half.
This free throw might get him going.
Maybe, yes.
Maybe.
It could be the start of something big for him. And
Oh,
he
yeah.
misses the free throw, the technical
That's-
free throw.
Is that on you or on me?
I don't know, but Jantal Silla will take two at the line right now.
I won't say anything. Silla, 18 points, 11 rebounds.
Double performance for Jantal Silla.
He's probably going to have to work double time now without Joe Allen on the floor.
We have this thing called the reverse jigs.
We'll see. Okay.
Jantal Silla now with 19 points. Joe Allen on the screen.
Not happy at
Of
all.
course.
He's going to have to sit out a quarter, fouling out just before those free throws.
1 minute and 15 seconds remaining in the third period. Xavier. Kobe Lamb keeping an eye on him. He goes inside. Finds trouble with it. It goes out of bounds.
A great help defense there by Cameron Rooks, coming off the blind side to block the shot. But that's where Xavier Alexander makes his hay on the high post, posting up smaller defenders, using his strength to overpower other guys.
The Dragons, they are in foul trouble, but they continues to be very aggressive on defense. Look at that defense there by Derek King on that shot by Mark Deligon. Gaston is fouled.
Gaston just talking to Mark Deligon.
So POLA Pilipinas now in the penalty. Here is Gaston.
Great change of pace move there, change of direction from Gaston.
Played in Indonesia. And was top 5 in scoring. He averaged 22 points there in Indonesia. And is 1 out of 4 import that played in the All-Star game. They have 40 imports there in Indonesia. It's 1 of 4 to play in the All-Star game in Indonesia. 54-49. Both teams are in the penalty. Less than a minute to go. Inside to Obasa.
Soft touch. A soft touch. Great entry pass by the X-Man.
And the bad pass there by Gaston.
Stone there losing a bit of discipline, trying to rush the offense.
The Dragons 54, POLA Pilipinas 51, 24 seconds to go.
Again on the high post, look for the high-low first.
A 4-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Obasa is fouled by Cameron Rooks.
And there goes Cameron Rooks.
Oh my goodness. They never had this kind of problem when we were in China, Mark.
See, look at the left arm by Cameron Rooks. That's a foul. He had his right arm up, but the left arm was pushing off on Joseph Obasa.
So the 2 words, Mark?
Foul trouble.
Joseph Obasa at the free throw line, 54 for the Dragons. POLA Pilipinas RPG 52. 14 seconds remaining. Joseph Obasa at the free throw line. Is a world import for POLA Pilipinas RPG. Picked up by Taft. So Silla, Lamb, Taft, Stone, and King to finish this third. Silla from downtown. And that's how you close a quarter, Mark.
Looks at Coach Bobby and says, I got you, Coach.
So the Dragons 57, POLA Pilipinas RPG 52. Jantal Silla scoring from the outside. We'll be right back with the 4th and final period.
All right, TAT fans, eyes on the screen. Meron tayong kiss cam. Ayun, autofocus na ng ating live cam. Isang smack naman dyan. Bossing, madam, you're on cam para sa ating kiss cam. Come on, just one time. Shy type si Bossing. Ito, how about this couple? Come on, para sa ating kiss cam. Come on. Isang smack naman, parang si Madam pa, yung nagtasabi, oh. Oh! Our next couple. You're on kiss cam. Come on. Isang smack lang daw, sabi ni Bossing. Masyadong mahihiyain yung ating mga TAT fans this afternoon. How about this lovely couple? You're on kiss cam. Come on. Whoa! Just one time. Isang smack lang. Let's put some romance on cam. We got lots of couple right here at PASI Arena. Kaya lang mga shy type yung mga couples natin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here inside the PASI Arena. Fourth quarter action here. The Dragons ahead by 5 points, 57-52. We have some numbers back in the third period, Mark. So what happened back there?
Well, Gentle Silla has picked up his game. He's got 23 points. He only had 10 points the whole of the first half. He scored 13 points in the third quarter. He's going to have to pick up the slack because two guys who fouled out, Cameron Brooks and Joe Allen.
Kobe for three. Rebounded by Henry Iloka. So the Dragons outscore POLA 24-18 in the third period. A chance to cut down the lead here for POLA Pilipinas RPG. Nice
That's
feed,
a push.
but a push there by Henry Iloka resulted to a foul called on him.
He didn't have to push off because he had the smaller defender on him. We'll see the replay here. Xavier Alexander recognizing the mismatch Iloka had on their king. Look at the left arm, the shove. Didn't need to do it.
Kobe Lamb, Derek King, Gus Stone, Joe, Gentile Silla, and Matthew Tuff. A tap for the Dragons to start here in the fourth period. Gus Stone. Derek King. A very quiet night for King. Has been hole hunting the whole game.
Well, he has not found his rhythm due to foul trouble once again.
Kobe Lamb guarding Xavier Alexander, and he picks up the foul. Xavier Alexander will go to the free throw line. The X-Man.
That's just one foul on Kobe Lamb. And Alexander going to the free throw line. He's been there 10 times, but he's only made 4. And you see the adjustment by POLA Pilipinas RPG, putting in Joseph Obasa and Henry Iloka at the same time, understanding that the Dragons don't have their front line anymore. And we see Matthew Taft playing the 5 against Joseph Obasa.
A 3-point lead for the Dragons. Shot clock down to 17 seconds. Kobe Lamb. Nowhere to go. He gives it to Gentile Silla for 3. And rebounded by Joseph Obasa. Xavier brings it across. Head by Kobe Lamb. Obasa asking for it. He gets it. Goes inside. Gets the kind bounce. Foul will be called on Taft. It's Matthew Taft there getting the foul.
Here comes Marco Taft from Matthew Taft. Again, mismatch. Taft just a bit too small for Joseph Obasa, who's had a great game off the bench.
And Joseph Obasa putting Matthew Taft in a torture chamber. 57 all now is our score. So we have 5 deadlocks and 8 lead changes in this entire game. Silla. Offensive foul will be called on him.
Another great read by Joseph Obasa, drawing another charge. That's going to be the swinging of the elbow for
He's
Gentle
checking
Silla.
his jaw.
Yeah, you see here, Obasa just right there in front. Great read once again. Now watch Pola dump it down to the post. Just pick and choose your spots here. Obasa, 16 points, 8 rebounds. Great game.
3-second violation. No, you know, the ball stayed too long. The hands of Alexander.
They're trying to get that lob to Obasa or Iloka.
Yeah. But it did not happen. Kobe Lam is fouled by JP Vilenchon.
Bad foul by Vilenchon.
Yeah.
More than 50 feet away from the basket. Oh, we have a great game here, Sandy. Just day one.
Yes. Later on, we have the Zamboanga Valientes, another Filipino team, and they will take on the Taiwan Mustangs. Gus Stone.
Great move, Gus Stone. Using the hesitation off the top ball screen, freezing the help, finishing with his left.
Gus Stone now with 7 points. Vilenchon.
The 3 guys posting up.
for 3.
That's the problem right there.
And Joseph Obasa getting the offensive rebound. Xavier finds Henry inside for 2.
That's the problem on offensive rebounding. There's 3 big guys in white. Just too much.
You know, Xavier Alexander is sometimes a playmaker for, he's a veteran player.
He's been around. And an offensive foul on Marco Taft.
That'll be the 3rd team foul for the Dragons. Oh, that will be the 4th team foul for the Dragons. Tied at 59 all, the 6th deadlock of the game. Joseph guarded by Taft. Oh! Joseph Obasa with no regard for human life.
It's just too big for Marco Taft. Now, Taft has to do early work in the post. He can't allow Obasa to get position immediately. Just 2 dribbles. Goodbye, Mr. Taft.
And Joseph Obasa there scoring for POLA Pilipinas RPG, giving them a 2-point lead. Silla. Vilenchon defending. Nice defense by JP.
Oh, almost tough shot made by Silla, but the RPG now with some momentum. Look out for another post-up. The bench points 28-0, Sandy.
So the Dragons not getting any contributions from their bench as Henry Iloka will score again. Back-to-back baskets by Henry Iloka. And the POLA Pilipinas RPG with their biggest lead, 63-59. Back in a moment. But before we go to the break, let's take a look at this one. Easy pass by Xavier Alexander. Easy 2 points for Henry Iloka. We'll be right back with more action. You're watching the Asian Tournament. All right, that timeout was brought to us by G-Shock, or G-Shock by Casio. Absolute toughness. RPG, Pola Pilipinas RPG 63, the Dragons 59. Points in the paint there, Mark.
Points in the paint almost equal now. Earlier, the VANTABLACK Dragons had a 30-18 advantage in terms of points in the paint. But once Joe Allen and Cameron Rooks fouled out, the RPG have gone to work in the paint. Thanks to the playmaking of Xavier Alexander, he's got at least 6 assists. None bigger than the last one to Henry Iloca. Off the high, I wouldn't call it a high-low, but a low-low.
So, look at that. Pola Pilipinas outscoring the Dragons 11-2 here in the fourth quarter.
The 2 points, just the free throws by Gus Stone. Kobe Lam and Gentle Silla have gone quiet here in the fourth quarter.
You know, I like the playmaking ability of Xavier Alexander.
And he's a willing passer.
Yeah.
I mean, most guys who are known scorers don't really pass until the last second. But Alexander has been setting up his teammates well.
Kobe Lam with a penetration. Basketball count and a foul. Nice move by Kobe Lam.
The biggest leads earlier, the Dragons had an 11-point lead early in the game. And so far, this was the biggest lead for Pola Pilipinas RPG. And it's now 4 fouls also on Joseph Obasa. Great job by Kobe Lam snaking the ball screen, shielding the ball away from Joseph Obasa.
And Kobe Lam getting aggressive here. Kobe Lam now with 17 points. Xavier. Gustone able to get to it. And Gustone is fouled on his way to the basket.
And JV De La Cruz is limping. You see the replay. Watch De La Cruz take the hit. Oh, he got hit by his own teammate and hits the stanchion there.
It's a big teammate, and that's Joseph Obasa.
He could have tweaked an ankle, getting pinned by Obasa on the stanchion. That's a tough loss if JV De La Cruz cannot come back, because he's been playing so well as the point guard. See, you can hear the bump. There's the foul. There's Obasa trying for the chase down block, pinning down De La Cruz on the stanchion. Probably pinned his foot somewhere there. See him grabbing it immediately after the contact.
Gustone is at the free throw line, and he gets the first. Now the VANTABLACK Dragons during the China leg of the Asian tournament, finishing that leg.
Little gamesmanship by Xavier Alexander, pretending to ask a question to delay the free throw, but nonetheless, Gustone gives the lead back to the Dragons. Great response by the VANTABLACK Dragons off the timeout. Quick 5-0 run.
The VANTABLACK Dragons finished second in the China leg. 4 wins and 1 loss. They were defeated by the Black Bears 98-87 in the finals. Here is the Chief. Mark for 3. Way off the target. Jose is rejected inside by Silla. Xavier scores downstairs. What a shot there by Xavier Alexander.
Great persistence by the X-Man on the offensive rebound. See here. Oh, that's 4 fouls now on Gentle Silla. We still have 5 minutes left in the game, Sandy.
Joseph Obasa with the offensive rebound and the putback.
The 4-point play by Pola Pilipinas here.
And the steal by Mark Doligon.
Gustone has to refocus. He's a bit rattled here, asking for fouls where there aren't none.
67-64. Jose. Xavier. Shot clock down to 2. Blocked inside there by Derek King. Silla. Nowhere to go. And draws the foul.
And much to the disappointment of the RPG bench. They thought that was a turnover on Gentle Silla. We'll see in the replay. Doligon with the slap, clear as day.
So
that's a penalty. So that's going to be 2 free throws or not.
Whoops. So that's why. Now the referees. Oh, you know, the referees didn't know that that's the POLA Pilipinas RPG. They are in the penalty already. So Gentle Silla will take 2 at the line. 67-64.
First point for Gentle Silla here in the 4th quarter. You look for him just to put his head down and get to the rim, understanding that both the RPG are in the penalty.
POLA Pilipinas RPG outscoring the Dragons here in the 4th, 15-9. We are approaching the 4-minute mark of the 4th. Joseph Obasa. Taft defending basket will count for Joseph Obasa.
No, Sandy, for the life of me, I do not understand why people have to swipe at the ball when they have good position. Look at Kobe Lamb, he's right there for the double, but instead of just holding his ground, swipes at the ball. Obasa finishing through the contact.
So you have to defend with your feet, not with your hands.
Exactly. They had him pinned on the baseline. Only if Kobe Lamb stood his ground.
Picked up by Derek King. 2 players fouling out for the VANTABLACK Dragons. They are Joe Allen and Cameron Rooks. A new player for the Dragons, Silla, dancing for freedom, finds trouble with it. Shot clock at 9. Now it's 7. Stone for 3. Can't get it to fall. And rebounded by Joseph Obasa. And the Chief will set up the table. You know, Mark Doligon can play all 5 positions.
Yeah,
Mark.
that's how versatile Mark Doligon is. That's why he's the chief.
Shot clock reads at 10. 7 to fire. Jose. And he throws it away. 3 minutes and 37 seconds remaining in this game. Coming up next, the Zamboanga Valientes will take on the Taiwan Mustangs. Kobe misses on the 3, rebounded by Joseph Obasa.
The Dragons looking for big shots here. They don't have to do it. There's still 3 minutes left.
Let's check in with Andrea Veloso. Andrea.
Sandy and Coach Mark, just a quick injury report on JV De La Cruz. He suffered a right ankle sprain and he will not enter the court the last minutes of the game. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Andrea. So he will not be coming back. JV De La Cruz played a big part in the first half. Silla with the attack, rebounded by Xavier Alexander.
And nothing going right for the Dragons. They're not calling any plays right now, just people going one-on-one.
Inside to Joseph. Foul is called on Taft. That's what you were talking about. Again, Taft defending Joseph Obasa. It's a sure mismatch there, Mark.
They have no choice, but Taft, as I said earlier, he has to put in the work early before Obasa gets to the post. He can't allow Obasa to stroll in and seal him deep. That's why he couldn't do anything but foul Joseph Obasa.
If he stays in front, it's also a problem.
It's also a
they can
problem.
lob the pass, or they can give that up high.
The soft touch by Joseph Obasa at the free throw line. What an impact off the bench.
72-66, 2 minutes and 44 remaining here in the game. Joseph Obasa goes 2 out of 2 at the line. Silla.
Biggest lead of the game now for the RPG.
Oh, Silla with the penetration. Foul is called. Number 25, Joseph Obasa, his 5th personal, and he is fouled out of the game. Gentile Silla in sheer determination there to score over Joseph Obasa. It was a wise move because he knows that Obasa has 4 fouls.
And that's one less big guy to worry about. We still have 2.5 minutes left. And if Silla makes this free throw, they're only down 5 points. They've found success coming off that high pick and roll because the coverage has been very low and in and out free throw for Silla.
Marcus Court is the last one to touch that basketball. It goes back to the Dragons. Plenty of time remaining here in the game. 73-67.
Watch out for that high ball screen once again.
Silla.
Just one-on-one.
Derek King attacks the baseline. He is fouled. It's into active shooting, so 2 free throws for Derek King. It's been a quiet night for King.
And he could change that in a heartbeat. Big free throws coming up for Derek King.
A 6-point lead for the POLA Pilipinas RPG. Derek King scores at the free throw line, a teammate of Cameron Rooks. They once played at the University of California in Berkeley.
Nice campus. Very nice campus over there. Another miss. Big free throws being missed here by the Dragons and trying to pick up full court. And here's the double team.
It's the pressure. Inside to Henry. Yes.
Too deep. Too deep.
75-68. Final 2 minutes of the game. Silla. 4-3. Kobe misfires. Picked up by Xavier Alexander.
You got to wonder why they're rushing. They had some clean looks. Kobe Lamb had the clean look.
Henry. Yes, easy two. Taft unable to stop the big guy.
That's Matthew
Henry
Taft.
Loca. Silla. Here is Kobe Lamb. Shot clock down to 10. Kobe is fouled, and that will count. What a shot by Kobe Lamb.
Perseverance by Kobe Lamb.
It was
Jose
a
fouls
magical
out.
shot.
Jose fouls out in his debut game here.
So 2 players fouling out for the POLA Pilipinas RPG. The first player to be fouled out is Joseph Obasa, and now Jose Nachantravon. (77-71).
Still kind of possible here. Get a stop, get a quick score if you're the Dragons. Just don't foul.
Both teams over the foul limit. Look at the space he created. Mark Deligon. Kobe Lamb, 3-on-3 break, and Kobe Lamb is fouled by Mark Deligon.
And that's what you want if you're the Dragons. Get to the line, stop the clock. 54.5 seconds left.
But the problem is their free throw shooting here in the 4th quarter.
You could argue that part of it is fatigue already. A lot of guys playing heavy minutes.
Yeah. Especially this guy. Fouling out for the VANTABLACK Dragons, Joe Allen and Cameron Rooks.
That's the #1 sign of fatigue, a short free throw. No legs on that shot from Kobe Lamb.
Kobe Lamb, he's just 24 years old.
Ooh,
And he misses both.
big missed free throws. They've gone 2 out of 6 the last 2 minutes.
43 seconds remaining. JP is free. Here's the Chief. Guligon working against Kobe Lam. Quirk misses on the 3 attempt.
They gotta go.
27 seconds. Silla misses on the 3, rebounded by Xavier Alexander.
That's gonna do it.
So, POLA Pilipinas RPG will win for the first time here in the Asian tournament.
And what a big fish or big dragon
yes.
they caught.
The Dragons, they were number 2 in the China leg. RPG, POLA Pilipinas RPG, finished last during that leg. A big win by the Filipino team. Final score 77 to 71. A big win here by the Pilipinas RPG. Play of the game. Joseph Obasa, the fouling out, scoring big time for his new team, the POLA Pilipinas RPG. Going up high and throws it down with so much authority. Joseph Obasa of the POLA Pilipinas RPG. Final score 77, the VANTABLACK Dragons 71. And our courtside reporter, Andrea Veloso, is getting ready. She will talk to our best player of the game, Joseph Obasa. So many highlights there for Joseph.
All this off the bench.
Yeah. Now we'll turn you over to Andrea Veloso. Andrea.
I have here our best player of the game, Joseph Obasa from the POLA Pilipinas. First of all, congratulations, Joseph, but this game was not easy at all. How would you describe just the battle to your win tonight?
Oh, definitely. I enjoyed it. Firstly, thank God for the opportunity. Secondly, my teammates just made it easy. They put confidence. The coaches gave us the right strategy. It was a tough game, but it was enjoyable as well.
Really saw that confidence in this game. This is your first game personally here in the Asian tournament. What can we expect more from you and your team in the upcoming games, Joseph?
Oh, we're just going to try to do our best, give a good account of ourselves. Last time out, we didn't get that opportunity, but like this time, we just want to stick together as a team and produce good efforts and then try to get as much wins as possible.
We're gonna look forward on that, Joseph. But for now, congratulations to you and to your team. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Andrea Veloso. Thank you very much, Mark Dindan here. Coming up next, it's the Zamboanga Valientes versus the Taiwan Mustangs. We'll see you